Hey, what's up? Let's go ahead and jump into today's episode. I have a really good topic for you all. I've been talking a lot about how to create the changes that you need to make moving forward into the new year, but not only specifically how to make the changes, but also how to get the changes to stick, right? And so today, though, what I want to talk about is what to do when you're feeling unmotivated or you feeling stuck. This isn't the first time that I've talked about this topic here on my platform, but I know that as leaders, when we feel like we're giving our all to all of the things, our job, our family, just whatever, there's a lot demanded of us. And sometimes we lose sight of who we are or how to move forward from our own situations, or even how to reconnect to ourselves so that we understand how to pour into the things that we want as we continue to give our all to everybody else. And unfortunately, a lot of the times that we don't do that until we feel like we're burned out, we feel like we're disconnected, we feel like we're out of balance, we feel like it's too late. And so I want to share with you some information that may help you if you're feeling stuck or you're feeling unmotivated. The community is growing. So, for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Yashika Lind, and I founded the Lind Group specifically for two reasons. And both of them are to improve the well being of the community, healthcare, all that at large. So, the first thing that we do here at the Lind Group is we coach leaders, we mentor leaders. We help leaders understand high performance habits so that they learn how to get into high stress environments and perform at an optimal level, but do it in a way that's sustainable and that adds to their well being. It helps them to be better leaders. So, if you're in a leadership position, this is going to help you to learn how to improve and sustain your performance and keep doing all the things that you need to do to make the impact that it is that you want to make, both personally and professionally. The mission here is specifically around training the leaders, training people like you watching our videos and our content, is that until you learn how to self lead, how to get your mindset on point, how to show up as that leader, how to do all the work that you need to do before you even step into the role of a leader, you're going to find that you are going to have a harder time assimilating and being effective in the role as a leader. And so you understand what it takes to be a leader by becoming a leader, becoming a self leader in all areas of your life. And then you'll notice that if you adopt that sort of a principle and philosophy for your life, that the things that you have to deal with on the day to day don't seem so taxing. They seem a little bit easier. You are much more effective at what it is that you're doing in life. So that's the first thing that we do. Second thing we do, we also help organizations improve their operations, etc. So, what I wanted to talk to you about today, I just have a couple little notes on a sticky pad that I wanted to share with you if you are feeling stuck or if you are feeling unmotivated. And again, remember, there are plenty of other videos that I've done on this topic. So, if you feel like you need a little bit more information, make sure you check out prior videos. But the first thing that I want you to understand is I'm just going to put it out there. A lot of times, you waste time. You waste time being stuck in situations and circumstances and relationships and jobs and situations that you don't need to be in as long as you're in. And it's because you keep trying the same thing over and over. You keep trying it harder. You keep trying to get better. You keep trying to, I don't know, you try all of these things. And what is that? We all know that's insanity. And if you want to start to create different things in your life, if you want to create change and momentum and feeling like you're moving forward and feeling like you're not on that hamster wheel and feeling like you're not stuck, then you have to understand that in order to make a big shift in your life, it's not about doing the things that you've already done before. In order to really create these big shifts and these big things in your life, these big impactful changes in your life, you have to understand that it's about approaching situations differently. The issue, though, is that Number one, most people don't know that that's what you need to do. If in fact, I didn't even know that for a very long time. I thought that if you wanted things to get better, you just try harder, right? Just do more, just give more of yourself. That's the fastest way to not get what you want and go insane and get exhausted in the process. What you need to understand specifically about feeling stuck and unmotivated is that if you want to move forward and you want to move forward fast, you need to me, stop wasting time trying to do things on your own if you find that you're not effective. The faster that you can surrender, wave your white flag, say, hey, whatever I'm doing is not working and get help, is the faster that you can collapse time, get over this certain issue, start to move forward, start to feel motivated again, start to feel unstuck, and actually stop living the same month and year and week and all of it, whatever it is for you, however long you've been feeling this way. Stop living this over and over again. You do not have to live life that way. And the when I'm telling you that you have to be creative in order to start to move out of a problem, the issue with that is that when you are feeling stuck, especially if you've been feeling stuck and unmotivated and in an unsupportive situation for a long time, it's very hard for you to really do the level of brainstorming and give yourself the support and accountability that you need at a level in order for you to creatively think about the things that are actually going to move you forward. What it actually does for you, if you've been stuck for a very long time, or you have tried to use your analytical mind to solve something, or you were like me and you try to go harder and just be better and give more of yourself, is that you end up creating more resistance around the problem. And when you create this resistance around the problem, you actually create more frustration and you shut your brain down in its ability to help you move forward, and you also begin to shut down on yourself, distrust yourself, not have confidence in yourself, give up on yourself, because if you understand how you've been doing it wrong, then you can understand that when things aren't working, if you keep doing it the wrong way, then you're gonna just exhaust yourself. So the first thing I'm gonna tell you is to get help. If you want help, at the end of this video, I'm going to talk to you about an opportunity that I've created for you to be able to get the help and support that you need to actually be able to move forward and actually create some breathing room and some momentum and some relief in whatever it is that you're going through right now. So that's the first thing that I wanted to share with you and get it out the way, because you can try all of the things that I'm telling you to do, but if you are trying it from the standpoint of where you are right now, and you've been trying for a very long time to move forward on your own, then you need to stop wasting your time. I've had to invest in coaching. I've had to invest in all kinds of help in different levels and layers of where I was at that point in time in life. And I have never been too proud to get the help and support and information I need to learn different skills, different ways of thinking, or get somebody else's brain that was outside of what I was experiencing to help me to move forward faster. I don't waste time lingering in situations and problems because my time and attention and focus is the thing that I can't ever replace, and neither can you. So I want you to think about that. Number two is I want you to admit the part that you play in um, where you are now, being stuck, feeling unmotivated, no matter what the catalyst for, no matter what the past was. I'm not saying that you are spiritual bypassing and you're not taking the time to evaluate the past so that you can learn from your mistakes, but our culture has this obsession with wanting to look at the past and wanting to spend a lot of time in the past, analyzing the past, over analyzing the past, psycho analyzing the past, analyzing why this person is the way they are, analyzing why this is the way it is. We do a lot of work in that area, but we rarely do a lot of work in solution oriented healing and therapy and movement. And so, what ends up happening is if you don't understand how things materialize in your life, how you experience the things that you are experiencing in life. A lot of the time, the things that you continue to perpetuate in life have to do with the things that you focus on and the things that you pay attention to. And again, it's not saying that you ignore, because that's not what I'm talking about either, but to continue to pay attention to the past, what happened in the past, why things are the way they are. Let me go back in the past. Let me try to fix the past instead of thinking about these more creative things that are going to change things for the future, disrupt energy for the future, disrupt things in your life, disrupt patterns that are keeping you stuck. Then you're going to keep materializing, manifesting, experiencing the past in your future, just because you are unknowingly focusing your attention in the wrong place, or focusing the majority of your attention in the wrong place. So admit your part in being stuck and being unmotivated, no matter what it is that has happened, because then you can kind of clear the air and clear that energy and kind of let it dissipate and neutralize, so that you can then move into, okay, so then how can I begin to move forward? So then the third thing that I wanted to share with you is, I want you to stop also looking for solutions in that past. It goes hand in hand with what I said about your focus equaling your materialization. I want you to really pay attention to that. If you're focusing on what you did wrong in a relationship, it doesn't mean you can't focus on some of the things that you could change about yourself, and then you take that information and you begin to change. But if you're still trying to analyze and be stuck in what went wrong and how I need to get therapy because all these things went wrong, and spend all your day thinking about what went wrong in the past and all of the things, I'm telling you, you're going to be in a situation of feeling stuck and feeling unmotivated much longer than going a more solutions oriented route. So stop looking for solutions to the past. The past happened, it's not real anymore. Some of the residuals, yes, you will have to deal with, but then now how do we disrupt? Not how do we analyze it? How do we understand it? Sure, a little bit. But now how do we disrupt so that we break off that energy and we change it and we shift it? That's the real key to being successful, to moving through things fast and to not being stuck and feeling unmotivated from the situations and circumstances that have shittily happened to us. But no matter what, life continues to go on, right? I don't want you to be stuck while everything is moving forward. All right. So there's always one thing that you can do to make things better. And that one thing might be, okay, I feel stuck, I feel unmotivated, but could you add one thing? There's always something you maybe could add. There's always one thing maybe you could subtract in your actions, in your mindset, in your environment, what have you. And so once you realize that there is always one thing that you could do or not do to make things better, you can start to understand that you don't have to make these big, drastic changes in order to start to build momentum in your life. It's almost like a snowball effect. If there's if every day you identify something that you could add or something that you could subtract in order to make things better, what you're going to find is that these small little actions start to compound. And while you may think that they're not as important um, as they, you may minimize their importance in your life, I think you're going to find that they're going to start to build and build and grow and grow and grow and grow and make these big, huge, impactful changes in your life, because they not only are impacting the energy around you, but they're also shifting who you are as a person when you show up in your world. And stay tuned, subscribe wherever you're watching this, because I'm also going to do an additional reel about another step that I want to give you. But I want to put that in a reel so that if you need something quick hidden, you can save that in your Instagram or wherever you watch these videos for you to get that additional tip to help you get unstuck quickly. So for right now, I want you to take the 4 things that I've shared with you today and start to put those into action so that you can start feeling less stuck and more motivated as you move forward. And I promised that I would tell you about an opportunity that could help you if you are someone that is finally tired of trying to create a better life on your own. You want to be a better leader. You want to have a better career. You want to have a better personal life. You want things to feel easier and flow. You don't want to feel drained, and you don't want to feel like I'm just getting through it. You want to feel like you are thriving and not just surviving. Then you need to check out my New Year, New You program. It's an 8-week coaching program. I'm starting it at the beginning of January. It's going to run for 8 weeks. I'm going to teach you all the things that you need to know in order to effectively build a solid foundation for you to create the successes that you need to create, not just for 2023, but if you take everything that I teach you, you can rinse and repeat over and over again to create a new and better life for yourself. The beauty of the program, though, is that for the 8 weeks, you're not doing it on your own. You're getting the help and the support that you need, not only to get you started and get the momentum going, get this movement going to get you feeling unstuck, but also there is like a at the third week, second or third week, people usually run out of momentum when they start off this. I'll start my new year resolutions, and then you give up on yourself in a couple of weeks. There's a scientifically proven hump that if you can get over this hump, you're much more likely to make the changes that you're trying to make more lasting. And so the intention behind the program is not just to be there to support and coach and mentor you and teach you all the things. It's also to support you through that hump, that scientific hump that is proven to usually make you give up on yourself so that you can actually be more successful in the changes that you want to make. And so if you want more information about the program, then I'm going to leave some information with wherever you're watching this video, or if you happen to be listening to it, I might put this up on a podcast. So if you want to check the show notes, you can also get the information there. Also, for those of you watching the video, I have it up on the screen. You go to bit.ly/Lynn Group Coaching. And it's actually wrong on the screen. It's supposed to be bit.ly/Lynn Group Coaching. So bit.ly, bit.ly/Lynn Group Coaching for more information. I've made it super accessible. Those of you know that when you want to get coaching and support, sometimes the investment that you have to make is a substantial financial investment. So for this program specifically, it is affordable, and there's also payment plans available because I'm very passionate about all of us stepping into 2023 and not living that same old year where we feel drained and lying to ourselves and telling ourselves we're going to change and be better and then not do it. And also, as always, if you have questions about anything, you can reach out to me directly and I would be more than happy to help. And I will see you in the next episode. All right, take care. Bye.